Hello, colleague, Red Hawk. Happy summer to you. Thanks for being involved in the book club this summer. I'm excited to speak with you and our colleagues about the ideas brought forth by Natalie Wexler, our recommended book for pre-K through 5, and Daniel Willingham, our recommended book for 6 through 12. As we said in the email, there's a theme between these two books, and it is that they both deal with the science of learning. Okay, I love how Daniel Willingham, a cognitive scientist from the University of Virginia, talks about what role the science of learning should play in teaching. He says education is similar to other fields of study in that scientific findings are useful but not decisive. An architect will use principles of physics in designing an office building, but she will also be guided by aesthetic principles that are outside of science's realm. Similarly, knowledge of cognitive science can be helpful in planning what you teach and how, but it's not the whole story. Not the whole story, but I see two ways that cognitive science can be useful to teachers. First, knowledge of cognitive science can help teachers balancing conflicting concerns. Classrooms are, after all, not just cognitive places. They're also emotional places, social places, motivational places, and so on. These diverse elements prompt different concerns for the teacher, and they sometimes conflict. That is, the best practice cognitively may be poor practice motivationally. Knowing the principles of cognitive science presented here can help a teacher as she balances the different, sometimes conflicting concerns of the classroom. So I just think that's important for us to say that across the district we're talking more about the science of learning. What has science produced in terms of stable knowledge about the way that human beings learn, the way that all children learn? What does science suggest are the best methods for improving student achievement for all students all across Cedar Springs Public Schools grade levels? That's what we're really after right now in PD. But as you read these books, keep in mind that the authors are doing, I think, a good job of presenting principles from cognitive science, but there's no one at CSPS who thinks that cognitive science is the absolute whole picture. It's just a really important part of the whole picture that we want as many folks as possible to be equipped and empowered with, so that we can do our best work efficiently without burning ourselves out working like mad people. Okay, so as you read, just keep that in mind. In the next video, I want to look at what I think is the best way to start reading a professional book. Many of you are going to be familiar with this topic, but just in case you're not, I want to make sure you have this. This is a beautiful, I hate the word hack, but it is kind of like a really amazing hack into making your professional reading produce as much as it possibly can. And if you're going to be reading a book over summer, there's a lot of things you could be doing, like swimming or jogging or something. So if you're going to read a book, you want to make sure that you get a lot of bang for your buck, right? So check out the next video about inspectional reading, and then I'll be quiet so that you can read.